Got a Kaaba, you've got a black stone. So there's another black stone that's going to speak for you on the judgment day. Where is it? How old is it? When was it built? Right? And where did it come from? What's the age? What's the history of the Kaaba? Basically, that's my question.
Sure. And what have you learned about from the history books?
I can't speak. I can't hear you.
What do you know about its history? Where do you get your information from?
According to what I know, there's more than one of them. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Also, the one that you had is not the original one. That's what I know. So I need you to explain to me when the one you all go to worship and touch and kiss. When was it built? Why do you go there? And what's the history behind it?
Sure. It's simple. Kaaba, it was rebuilt.
So when was it built originally?
Originally, according to Islamic traditions, what do you know? Because you seem to know something about it. Tell us.
No, you said it was rebuilt, so I want to know when it was originally built.
Right. Who built it, according to what you know, according to Islamic tradition?
From what I hear, you've got a footprint there where Abraham and Ishmael there, and that's who built it. So I'm hearing that Adam built it. So where's Adam's footprint, if he was there?
You want to see Adam's footprint?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was told.
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, Adam. So where's his footprint?
Just 1 second. So you demand Adam's footprint?
Yeah. If you have one of Ishmael and Abraham,
slowly,
must be one of Adam.
Slowly. So the level of evidence you require is of this nature. Do you give the same kind of privilege to us to ask you of the same level of evidence for your belief system and for your practices?
We're not talking about my belief system. I asked the Muslim a question.
The reason I say that, let me explain. When you have this level of evidence, demanding level of evidence, so it needs to be something fair on either side. Okay. So that means, look,
I'm not Bob, I'm not Paperboy.
Excuse me.
I want the evidence.
Excuse me. Can you keep your hands in your pocket? Because we're still in a COVID-19 situation, and as you can see, I'm still wearing a mask. Yeah. Otherwise, I may have been spitting on you, right? Right. So what I'm saying is, if you demand something from a faith community, a type of evidence which is of this nature,
I asked you a question.
Be ready, let me finish my statement. Be ready to equally be expected to provide evidence of your own belief system. Is that fair?
Is that the question we're asking?
No.
I know you're a Muslim and you're trying to go off topic and use taqiyya and all your fancy tricks and cartwheels.
Listen.
Come on, what's the question?
I'm telling you.
I asked you who built the Kaaba.
Sure.
When they built it, why are there more than one?
This basic ground first of principles of debate. In this discussion of ours, as you are a gentleman, listen. In your question, so when you ask question, I want to answer. But I want to establish what you call the principles of engagement. When you engage with me, I don't want you to punch me and say, tell me.
I'll never punch you.
Listen. If you did, I would not agree with that, because I would have to punch you back perhaps, maybe, right? Because I won't give my other cheek, right?
That's the point I was trying to make.
So that means...
So where is it? Come on. Stop waffling. Come on, give me evidence.
Patience. That's the problem. Number one rule. You need to be patient when you ask a question.
No, I ask a question, I want an answer.
If you want an answer, do you want an answer while someone is giving it to you, or you want it like this?
Like that.
Then I can't talk to you. See you, bye-bye.
Okay, so you can't answer the question?
No, I cannot speak to someone. I cannot speak to someone who wants an answer like that. That shows you are insincere to begin with. So what we were establishing, let him go, because that's the problem with the people. What we're establishing is this. When we engage in a discussion, there has to be a principle of engagement. How do we interact with each other? Like when he's asking and I am answering, I'm going to tell him that he needs to be quiet when I'm responding to his question, rather than interrupting every single second. That is so common in Speaker's Corner. That would have been the rules of engagement. Likewise, it would be that we specifically stick to a topic. So he demands evidence of a footprint of Adam. If that was the level of evidence, then he needs to be ready for being demanded of evidence likewise from his religion. And he knows that he cannot provide anything. Do you know, for example, if I asked him, when is the earliest written document of your Bible? The Torah, for example. 1,000 years after when it was written. And that's acceptable? And he wants Adam's footprint. That is the level of hypocrisy that we experience in Speaker's Corner. Why did he disappear? Why did he disappear? Did I bite? Did I punch? Because that is what... Do not, brothers and sisters, do not engage in discussions unless you establish the rules of engagement first. Yeah? Do that first. And you will see that discussion will not even take place because they know they can't discuss. They won't be able to provide anything substantial. May Allah guide us all.